there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another video. Once again, it is Sovereign Saturday. Men, get to work. Men, get to work. You know what, I've been doing Sovereign Saturdays for, how long has it been? Maybe a couple years. And, you know, of course, I do all my other stuff. You know, I do my Deep Thought channel, my Money channel. And I'm going to tell you what, and this is what I've talked about, especially on this channel where I talk about man gets woman. Get to work. Get to work. And now this is a message I pretty much have to give every so often, because guys will be out here and get the information like, yeah, that's great, Uncle Ron. Yeah. Okay, so what are you doing towards that? And I'll ask a guy randomly. I'm like, okay, you know, you've been following me, supporting me, all of that. What are you doing? Look, particularly in the area of sovereignty, you want to get to work. You gotta build, especially now during these times. Yeah, they say it's a great economy, and maybe for some people it is. But if you're not in the position that you wanna be, if you don't have your own spot, your own ride, you at the mercy of somebody on a job, heck, even in a relationship, you're not running stuff. Get to work to do so. Get started to do so. Don't wait. I'm gonna tell you what, you gotta start right this minute. Don't wait till next week, say, yeah, I'm gonna get started this week. No, get started this minute. This minute, getting to work. Are you working towards your sovereignty? Are you developing a business? Are you developing a plan so you can get your own spot? You know, your own ride? Shoot, just basics of life. Well, what I consider the basics. You know, do you need to get your credit together? I mean, shoot, and that's just in general. Like, if you're talking about who else is coming into your life, you know, are you moving away or trying to get shy away from those toxic friends? Are you trying to shy away from that to get out, not shy away, just get out of a toxic relationship with a female? And yes, toxic and female go together. Now, if you want a quality woman, you know, are you doing the work to get that? Whatever you want. Are you on your mission? Are you on your mission? Have you figured out what you want to do in life yet? Have you figured it out, or you have some idea? Okay, what are you doing to get towards that point? Are you getting to work? Because there's a lot of people who say they want to do something out here. Say they want to have a business. Say they want to write that book. Say they want to write that song. Say they want to get something going. Say they want to hit the gym, you know, to get their health together. You got plenty of people who say that. But as men, are you working towards it? Are you doing the things that you have to do? Seriously, and this is something for men to really, really think about. You want to really, seriously, fellas, you want to think about this. What are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, it's great that you support my channel and you watch my videos and everything, but you know what? I want y'all to get out there. I want y'all to get out there and do it. You got to get to work, you know? You might have to, like, you know, on my main channel, of course, I talk about body game, getting your body right. You got to get to work. Don't just watch the videos or watch mine or somebody else's videos talking about getting your body right. Get your body right, you know? You might have to change your diet. Are you getting started? You talking about, well, I'll wait. See, it's a problem. When you start talking about you're going to start doing something tomorrow, or you're going to wait, or you waiting for a special time. No, you don't wait. You just do it. Now, are you jumped into it fully? Maybe not. Maybe you got to do some small things first. It's just as long as you do something. I remember this gentleman who was an entrepreneur. He said, shoot, half the battle is just thinking you want to do it. Then the rest of it is just doing it. Are you doing it? Are you doing the work? And you got to do that. Get to work. I mean, I can't emphasize that enough. Because everything I talk about, you still got to work. On my money channel, I'm talking about how to manage money. Are you doing that? Also throw out some business ideas. Are you doing that? Are you figuring out what you're good at? Now, you might figure out what you're good at. Okay, you might say, well, you know, I'm good at this, but I need a certification. I need education. So what are you doing to get that? You know, as a man, you always got to have a plan. What are you doing? Have you figured out what you want to do? Now, there's no shame if you haven't figured out what you want to do. No shame in it. And this is some advice I would give towards that. What do you enjoy doing? What do you feel that you're drawn to do? That's what you're going to do. That's what you want to do. That's the important thing. All right? You want to go in a certain direction, so that's where you want to go. But you still got to get to work. You know, seriously, it really saddens me when I see a bunch of guys or even some guys that hit me up and, you know, they always asking questions. I'm like, well, you got to get out there and figure it out, because what do I always say? And I've said this on multiple channels. I was like, don't believe me. Seriously, for everything I talk about, don't believe me. Go out and see if it works for you. Whether it's body gain, whether it's making money, managing money a certain way, see if it works for you. It's very important that you do that. You got to get to work as a man. You let women and children sit around. Let males sit around. As a man, you just going to jump on it. You know, I was thinking about that guy who told me, he was talking about how to, you know, being an entrepreneur and stuff. And he taught me a lesson. This is way back in the day. Because, you know, I had this grand plan for everything, and that dude was ready to get it started right then. He was like, okay, let's get started. I was like, what? He was like, yeah, let's get it started. Then he saw I wasn't ready. I wasn't. A lot of stuff I tell you, I don't want you making the same mistakes I did. So even, yeah, I've been through a lot of stuff, been through a lot of jobs. I failed at a lot of things. I have no shame in saying that, but I kept going. At least and let me talk about that failure thing. Only way you know that something ain't for you is if you like step into it. You still gotta get going. You know, don't have some plan. Don't make the mistake I had. I had this grand plan. The dude was ready to jump on it. But see, that's who he was. But I learned a lot from him. You know, it's like, oh, okay. So then the next time I was able to jump on something. I was ready to go. You want to be at that point. That's very important. Very important that you're always at that point that you can get going. And, you know, like I said, it might be small that you start off, but you still doing it. But then you building it up every day. You got to get to work. If you really want to be a sovereign man, now, you know, I'd rather, you know, fewer people watch this, you know, my Saturday episodes. Very few people watch, but I'd rather the people who watch, you know, watch and then say, okay, I'm gonna do this. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get to work. And hopefully many of y'all working already. Hey, this is just a little reminder. For those who aren't, get to work now. As soon as you finish watching, sit down and figure out, just stop. Figure out what you're going to do. Even if you're in the middle of something, start thinking about, okay, what do I really want to do? What am I doing to get sovereign? That is very important, all right? So anyway, really think about what I'm saying. Really work on what you want to do. Work on being sovereign, all right? So I want everyone to keep rising to become the sovereign man that you are meant to be, all right? Get to work. Peace and blessings, everyone.